Hey guys, it's Maxie here, and welcome to the first proper episode of our A Nation Left at Home series with Scotland. We are on the road to hopefully getting to the World Cup. It's really unlikely, admittedly, like real life. The group obviously doesn't follow the exact results of real life, so the fixtures and results it's given us so far gives a lot to do. This match, you probably would already say, is massive against Slovakia away from home. We quickly go to Group 6, 5 points behind Slovenia. A defeat here, we could see us quite far behind, especially that would mean Slovakia would take over us as well. We're hoping here at least, try and make a dent on World Cup qualification. If not, it will look likely to be Euro 2020. So all games in this save will just be a live com effectively. We'll play it as you are. Because I say there's not many games, it's not as if I need to recap previous results. Quickly going through the squad, it's a bit different from real life. I'm going to be playing a back five with no wingers, so it does obviously change a little bit. So we're going to be having Craig Gordon in goals. We're going to go with a back five of Hutton, Berra, Liam Lindsay, who should be in the Scotland squad. Kieran Tierney is going to try as a centre back, because obviously you've got that dilemma, Robertson or Tierney. But I know Kieran's played centre back, right back as well. I'd want to try him as a centre back here. Dan Fletcher's going to sit. We're going to have James McArthur as a box-to-box midfielder. Tom Kearney gets his first cap as a playmaker. Carl McGregor will play off Lee Griffiths. Subs, well, there'll be a few maybe strange names in other people's cases, but they're in the squad because obviously I'm the manager. So you get the likes of Al McGregor, Scott Bain, but with Danny Wilson, Callum Mulgrew for cover at the back with Richard Tate. I feel like Tate was very unlucky not to make the squad in real life, and obviously gives you that cover of playing as a wing back on both sides. Stuart Armstrong in there, maybe unlucky not to start. Matt Ritchie, Robert Snodgrass, Matty Phillips, Ollie Burke, Ryan Fraser in case I change the wingers, and gives us another pacey option up front, and Stephen Fletcher. But yeah, striking options are very slim, especially, you get likes of Chris Martin, who's someone I will not be capping at any point. So if I dive quickly to the tactic, you'll see there, normal goalkeeper, 3 central defenders defending, 2 wing backs attacking, an anchor man, playmaker, box-to-box midfielder to give me guys that other number going forward. McGregor attacking, off Griffiths. It's going to be a flexible shape, countering mentality. Obviously going to play a lot more direct, just shoot when you can, exploit the full-back areas, get them bombing forward, looking for them to overlap the midfield. We're going to be disciplined, we're going to be tight marking, staying on our feet, try and play as quickly as possible, and put as much pressure on our opponents as we can. Other games in the group, England, Slovenia, and Lithuania, Malta. So you'd imagine England will probably win and they'll go ahead. We're just outside favourites here, 13-8, they're 6-4, but massive game, obviously, main men for them. You're going to see your likes of Marek Hamsik, they're going to have obviously at the back Martin Skirtle, they see another great centre half, someone I've been very impressed with in real life, and Skirner as well of Inter Milan. A few other familiar faces in there. You've got Robert Mack, Kutka that used to play for AC Milan, and former Rangers winger Vladimir Weiss. I've got absolutely no time for him, so I guarantee he's likely to score. Options off the bench, Darica can play left back and can play centre back, and Nemec could come on and cause us problems up front. So we'll jump into it. I always have my team talk as usual, just stick to being calm and just say to the guys, don't expect a result. Concerning if he's not match fit, we are obviously, with the way the save has started, a wee bit off. I'm just going to make sure everything gets up to the right speed, so apologies, I'll have to do this in the actual video itself. That means we'll get it perfect going forward, get replays away. So it's going to be interesting, as I say. We do want to attack teams, we do want to try and somehow get ourselves to the World Cup. Whilst it may not look likely with the group been given here, the saving me doing in 2041, good chance I'm going to the 2042 World Cup. So hopefully, as I say, maybe not with this crop, but it gives us a good idea of where we're going for the Euros. But if we can cause a bit of trouble for some of the teams, if we beat England, I think that would be something that would be pretty damn epic in the early beginnings of this save. So Vladimir Weiss plays one in, and a good save there from Craig Gordon. So that's not the greatest of starts for us. It seems to be mostly pressure from the home side. Chance continues, especially someone like Marek Hamsik. What an absolute baller he is. And I'm just going to quickly see if I can change that camera. if we go to sideline, I like playing at that kind of view as well, where you're facing, as if you were a manager effectively, although you're at the wrong side of the touchline. What I'm curious to know is how much a point would do for us here. I don't think it's going to be great. It would keep us in third place, but that gap to Slovenia is very big, especially with England still to play as well. But no, not a great entertaining spectacle, but certainly a result we could take. Here's Robert Mack, and we called it in the video earlier on. Vladimir Weiss at the back post. I think it's Alan Hutton that's lost his man. Absolutely typical that happens, and a very, very disappointing goal to concede. But it's going to be interesting as well over the course of the save how we deal with the Nations League. I think it's something a lot of people are still a bit confused at in real life, and let's be honest, a lot of people may have only got their own education on it because of Football Manager. We're going to make one change. Stuart Armstrong in there actually gives another playmaker. What is Stuart's best position? He's better playing further forward. Do you know? Let's go for it. Let's play with two attacking midfielders. Let's go with Armstrong supporting McGregor up there as well. Kearney floating in there just above Dan Fletcher as well. So give us that extra body up there. Let's go attacking. Let's really go for it in this second half and try and cause this Slovakian team some problems. It's one thing I've never been afraid of, and Football Manager is certainly making changes early. If they need to be made, if someone's playing very poorly, they're likely to go. The worry is there, as you saw with the rating, Lee Griffiths not particularly playing great, but there's not many striking options for Scotland. I feel like somebody like Ollie McBurney, sure it's an avenue that Motherwell there, that Scotland have experimented with in real life, but I feel like in FM, nowhere near the national team. I'd need them to be playing every week and playing at a very good level to do so. So let's see what happens here. Robert Mack, they're doubling up on us, which is a bit of an issue. And there we go, yet again. As if FM just hates me and just puts one footballer that I absolutely despise that happens to score both goals. So not looking good here. We're really struggling for options, so I think we'll probably have to get rid of the back five. I think we are just going to have to risk it now. So Kieran Tierney will not play as a winger. We'll play him as the more deep-lying one, and we'll actually bring Cal McGregor out to the right-hand side to play as an inverted winger, because effectively he would be playing up on the right, but I don't want him playing that far forward. We'll play Stuart Armstrong off Lee Griffiths for the time being. My concern here is I don't think I've done set plays, so we may concede to a set play. That's one thing I probably should have looked at doing. And thankfully, as Relak is the ball in the back of the net, he's offside. So I think we'll give Griffiths maybe another 5-10 minutes to see England take the lead there, which is worrying, as that top spot is almost gone from us already, as if we had any chance to start with. So we'll take Griffiths off now for Stephen Fletcher. That just puts us in a target man. I think it's someone I think we can accept in real life. His national team days are probably behind him. But you never know in football. It just shows, I think, with this game especially, that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a massive challenge. And the thing with international management as well in this game is very ruthless. So, you can have one bad qualifying campaign or one bad tournament especially, and you're gone, you're out of a job pretty quickly. So final change is we take off McGregor. We'll put on, I'll go Ollie Buck. Let's go a natural wide man on that right hand side. So already the idea of not playing wingers was out the window within 60 minutes of the first game against Slovakia. So the good thing is, after this, we have a friendly against Kosovo. That sums it up. We get an injury. Always happens when you use 3 subs. Well, what we'll do is we'll probably play a rotated side, try different guys, see how that goes, because Scotland, it's like real life as well, are in a proper transition at this moment in time, but not a great day. Lithuania have picked up some points as well, so that's going to concern us that they could catch us. But 4 games to go, 5 points behind Slovenia. It's really not looking good. And can they get a third? Thankfully not. Overall, statistically, very poor. 19 shots conceded to 6, 8 shots on target to 1, 63% possession to 37. Obviously, we were looking to counter them, but on our day, just not a great start at all. So, need to go aggressive, I'm afraid. Far from pleased. Try and fire the lads up as we look to head into friendly. Kosovo, it should be a country we should be beating, but then again, it's Scotland. You never quite know how things are going to go down. So just a quick recap then. England with their victory, 3 points clear. They should, as I say, win this comfortably. Then it's Slovakia just behind, and then ourselves, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats. With it all to do and the fixtures to go, not exactly kind. 3 of 4 writing off at home, but that trip to Slovenia is going to be difficult. And England and Slovakia at home, very tricky fixtures as well. I'm just going to look here. A 0-0 draw against Lithuania, that's probably cost us, so that's nothing we could really deal with. But we shall see. So that was it for this episode, guys. I'm going to try and make them as snappy and quick as I can. As I say, just going through the live comms, seeing what we change from game to game. As I say, next up will be in a couple of days, we'll have the friendly against Kosovo, where hopefully we can actually take this country somewhere and get to a World Cup or a European Championship, because it's the one thing I've never done in FM. That's why I've got 2 saves in 2 different time zones trying to win something with Scotland. So cheers for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. Any comments are deeply appreciated. How do you think the World Cup's going in general? Have you won anything in FM with Scotland? If so, let me know how lucky you were to do so. My best is a Euro 2008. I think it was Champo 304. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. See you next time for the next episode. The nation, sadly, left behind. Bye bye.